Welcome to E360 TV, the live streaming and on-demand destination for influential voices and enlightened audiences. We offer trending, grassroots, and purpose-driven content across a diverse range of interests. E360 TV is more than just watching programs. We offer the ability to interact with live shows connecting audiences to real, authentic influencers and storytellers while streaming to millions of devices. Real experiences. Raw conversations. One destination for it all. E360 TV.
On July 4th, 1962, I found myself in the lost and found of mankind. Just because something finds its way to the lost and found doesn't mean that it wants to be there. Just because something finds its way to the lost and found doesn't mean that the person who lost it doesn't care for that lost item.
You are writing moments that people will learn from, grow from, and heal through for thousands of years. Together, we are co-authoring a unique moment in time. That DNA, those fingerprints, they're going to be gone. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. But it is your story that they will tell for thousands of years, but only if you leave it. Things that do not serve you must go. The longer you wait, the more time you give them to trick you into serving them. 22 homes in foster care, everything I wore as a scar, as a shame, things that started like Velcro on my spirit. After just a few months, then years, then decades, I had believed myself into believing that they were indelible tattoos. Sometimes we have to be broken down to appreciate the view once we start getting up. I want you to leave this place and know that you have been changed. Why? How do I know it's true? Because each of you has just changed.
This world is changing more and more every day, and we've decided to change right along with it. My name is Dr. Lauren Michaels Harris, and I'm the president of Trajectory TV Network. At Trajectory, our vision is to provide a comfortable, creative platform for top content creators and storytellers from around the globe. We're also dedicated to providing this world with content that is healing, educational, empowering, exciting, and above all else, entertaining and transparent. So right now, I invite all of you who believe yourselves to be global game changers to use the link found here and simply take a chance. Schedule a virtual chat where you'll have the opportunity to share your vision for your very own global television show with me, the network president. So use that link, and together, let's begin changing and healing this world, one story at a time. And remember, whether you have years of experience in front of the camera or zero experience, it doesn't matter. What matters the most is your desire to share great content through television and a willingness to share it with passion and with purpose. You might ask, how do I know if I've fallen in love with my purpose and my purpose has fallen in love with me? It's easy when you've lost your voice because you just can't stop talking about it. I'll see you soon.
last time. How expensive do I have to be? Need I spell it out before you get it, baby? Show me your soul, and honey, I'll show you mine. I'll show you mine. Boy, I'm standing right here holding up a sign, shamelessly displaying my state of mind. But you walk right past me, pretending like you don't see what's yours for the taking tonight.
And who says I don't have rhythm? Shit. Let me tell y'all something. It's a great day. It's a great day. First of all, it's Friday. Can I get an amen? T to the G to the I to the F. It's Friday, y'all. We did it again. Made our way through another busy week. Amen. Amen. Good morning, you beautiful people. I see you looking good. Girl, putting on them eyelashes over in the corner. I see you. Listen, it's a wonderful day. Thank you for showing up. I'm Dr. Lauren Michaels Harris. And together, we're going to create another divine moment in time today, because when we come together, we are fulfilling what I believe to be one of the most powerful promises the universe has given us, God has given us. And that's that one that guarantees us when two or more of us comes together. We've got that heart space that we share, that mindset of easing suffering in this world. You know what happens. Spiritual magic. We got a lot of show for you today, and I don't want to waste any time, so I'm going to rush through the announcements. Did I say announcements? I just made up a word. That's acknowledgement and announcements all in one. Look at what they're doing. Making up words today, y'all. This is spiritual magic. That's the bell of purpose. I didn't slip and fall and hit it by accident. I rang it on purpose with purpose. It's not a show gimmick, y'all. It's not a prop. It is a reminder, an opportunity, if you will, that just like the truth has a ring to it, this bell has a ring to it. When I ring it, it's to remind you. Lean in, tune in. Stop flat ironing your hair, feeding the baby the oatmeal for a second, and get this ooey gooey, chewy goodness known as truth to take it with you. Can I get another amen? Thank you. Hey, welcome to the show. I have to acknowledge her because she's under contract. Lucy McGillicuddy Ricardo. She's my version of Ed McMahon. Been here all 7 years. And we have a new sponsor today, y'all. Let me get it. Hold on. I'm so excited. She's actually one of my coaching clients and a fellow veteran. Shout out to She Wrote Coffee. I'm drinking it right now. Hold on. Let me pray it away. Comcast, I rebuke you. Go on now. Go on and play. And don't slam my screen door on your way out. Always messing with folks. You know what? And I still got to pay you for this month, so you better quit playing. She Wrote Coffee. Get over and support our veterans. Melissa Farmer, she was a U.S. Army Chief Warrant Officer, and she has her own brand of coffee now. So, new sponsor. I'm drinking it. Smooth flavor, full-bodied, and it does the job, because you see I'm not sleeping on your ass. So wake up. That's right. Wake up. And let's see. Oh, real quick before we have yesterday, we had Lisa Alexander, a filmmaker, in here. And now today we have yet another, not just a filmmaker, but I don't know. It's not the entire cast, but the primaries, we'll put it that way. Before we get them in here, though, I got to remind you guys, because it's coming up awfully fast. Two things. The first one is Kansas City, coming up in you see it, the 25th through the 27th. If you're in the Kansas City area, come on out and join me at the Come Change Your Life, Becoming the Best You. This is my second year. Thank you, Brenda Ringwood, for bringing me back. I cannot wait to hit the stage there with a lot of wonderful speakers. So if you want to know more, hit me up, DM me, go to my website. You'll find all the deets. And also, right after that, the very next weekend, bring that ass to Chicago. That's right. We're going to tear it up down at the Tinley Park Convention Center, where I'll be the MC for over 30 speakers over 2 days, including Deepak Chopra's brother, Sanjeev. He's our keynote speaker, and we'll be having a great time. If you want to take your business to the next level, come on out. I guarantee you it's going to happen. Now, I got an announcement. Mark your calendars. Come next Monday, every day
for the rest of the year, there's going to be a contest going here on the show where I am going to take. Oh, y'all don't know this, huh? Hold on. I got to grab it. This last year, when I made the Heart of Hollywood cover, right, and the back cover at the same time, history making, right? Guess what else happened? They called the other night and said, we're bringing out all of the cover models from last year to go to the Oscars party. And because I had two covers, one in the front and the back, I get to bring a person with me. So I'm going to start a contest next week. If you want to go to the Oscars and the Oscar after party with me, tune in starting next Monday. Y'all didn't see that coming, did you? Right. So it's going to be a great time. We have the cast today of Detective Brooks. It is a sci-fi film, people of color. Now, you know, two things you don't usually see is a black sci-fi movie or a scary movie, because a scary movie wouldn't work. Because we ain't going to fall down and let the monster get us. You know, it's going to be, bye. Talk to the hand. Talk to my ass, because the hand ain't even listening. I'm outie, right? But we got a cast here of luminaries from all over the country, and they're coming in today to tell us all about their work in this movie. So guess what? Now's the time. Get your virtual feet ready. Get ready to roll out the virtual red carpet. And we do that. It's free. It's painless. And it is a way to serve. Put some hearts on the screen, because here they come, the cast of Detective Brooks.
Hey,
Mr. TODD HUNT.
how you doing, Dr. Michael?
Awesome. Blessed, highly favored, living in Dominion, just like you. How you doing?
Oh, we're doing fantastic. Busy, but fantastic. This is just awesome being here on your show. I just can't say enough about it. Thank you for having us here and representing us in a positive light. Love it.
I'm so excited. I see all your beautiful actors backstage. And when I say actors, it doesn't mean just guys. I remember when I used to think actor meant just a guy. No, an actor is male, female, all of it. And we're going to get started. First of all, tell us who you brought today. Well, here, I'm going to pop the picture, though. I know who this is. This is Eric.
Yes, that's my man, Eric Anglin. I mean, I can't say enough about him. I mean, I don't want to steal his thunder.
You can peek around the corner. Todd, you can peek around the corner.
Oh, I can peek around the corner? How's
yeah,
that?
And I like that, right?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is my man, Eric. I mean, he's a cop, actual cop. He's in the set, and he's an actor. Really good guy. I don't want to steal his thunder. I'll let you talk about that, but fabulous actor. And I've seen him growing up from some other stuff we were doing. So shout out to my man. Margie, that is my girl right there.
She mean that pose.
Yes. And she,
you told Harpo to, never mind. I want to mess with her. She's gorgeous.
Yes. And she's a natural. I mean, seriously, she is a natural. And it blew me away when she got on the set. It's just like, wow. And when you see her, she really knows her stuff. I'm telling you. And this was technically her first time, but not a real first time. I'll say that, because
awesome.
She killed it.
And we also have
her husband, Sean Miller. That's her husband. Sorry, guys, she's taken. That's her husband right there.
Yeah, and you don't want to mess with him.
Well, you might have seen him in Comic View on BET and stuff like that. He's also in the show and stuff like that. So I'll let you talk more to him about
That's awesome. Mm-hmm. And I think this is our lead.
Yes.
Tell us about this gentleman.
The lead himself, Corleone the Don. You might have seen him in the 90s there, big time rapper back in the day. Some people know him as part of Wu-Tang Clan management and stuff, but he is the one that brought us all together. It was his vision of saying, hey, let's do this. And he made it happen. So I got to give shout outs to my man, Corleone the Don. He is just fabulous.
Wait a minute. Corleone, wasn't he the one got caught messing around with Faith Evans? Back in the day, I'm just playing.
Let's not start now. Let's not start
nothing. Won't be nothing. And then who is this?
Ooh, that's me.
I know. And you got that actor. That if that ain't the actor headshot, that's the actor headshot with the little sleeves up and tilt the head, all the stainless steel in the back. Okay, I'm surprised if you flip it over. I bet it's a resume on the back.
Well, yeah, I've got to, I've been in some movies and stuff. You'll see some of them come out. In fact, you'll see one of them on Tubi right now. Young director named Michael Chan, 20-something years old. I think he's 24 years old right now. You can see it on Tubi, Mother's Daughter.
Now, tell us about Alexander Clark, because somehow we didn't get his photo, but we know he's here today.
Yeah, he's another actor. And you know what? I have to give a shout out to my man, Alexander Clark, because he came here.
Well, say it to his face.
Yeah. What's up, Alexander? How you doing,
yeah,
man?
You know he's sitting up. He looked heated.
Yes, yeah.
You got everybody's photo. Get him, Alexander. Get him.
Nah, I can't do that to my man. I'm not gonna put him on unnecessary fame. That's me. I've been busy running around, and I can't do that to my man. He didn't give me the opportunity. I ain't gonna throw him under the bus like that. But you can see me here, right here. I don't want no heat, no fire. I'm appreciative for everything and every opportunity that I've been given through these gentlemen. So you get nothing but flowers and kudos from me, sir.
Give me $5. I'll whoop him.
Okay.
Hey, it ain't like I didn't. I knew Todd when Todd was a baby.
I can delegate.
I used to chase him around the church back in the day when I was a young lad, and yes, I was back on Little House on the Prairie days. And Todd was a little bitty one. I remember when they brought him to church for the very first time, and then his cousin a couple weeks later, or either in reverse. But we're all glad you guys are here, and I'd like to give each of you just a moment to kind of just say hello to the audience and create your own vibe. Then we're going to take a look at the trailer and start chopping it up. So, Alexander, since you were the one, the stepchild today who, got slighted and get shit for Christmas, why don't you kick it off?
How you doing, everyone? My name is Alexander Clark. You can follow me on Instagram at Brightboy, BRITE_BOI, Alexander the Evolved on Facebook. I'm here. I'm playing one of the bad cops in this wonderful sci-fi drama that we have with an all-black cast, and I'm just happy to be here. Happy to be in your presence as well, Dr. Michaels, Dr. Lauren Michaels. Your Gold Cast was absolutely absolutely inspiring to so many people. So your story reaches out and touches a lot of people. So being here, being within getting these vibrations and having the 6 degrees of separation, it's an absolute blessing. So, and I send my blessings out and continued success to you and everybody that's in this cast. We have a wonderful cast, wonderful story, and once you're going to see the trailer, you're going to see the work that we're putting in. So it's going to speak for itself.
Sure will. And y'all, guess what? We just called off that Oscars contest. Eric, get your bags packed. So that's all I got to say. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. See, flattery will get you everywhere, including the Oscars. So anyway, I'm kidding, Alexander. They ain't gonna. There'll be a black van rolling up and down my cul-de-sac all weekend. They're just gonna give away the ticket. Come on out here. I want to see you do. Come out here. So let's go over to right, Mr. Eric. Step up to the mic.
Hello. My name is Eric Anglin. I play Officer Alden, second in charge on the film. You can follow me on Instagram. It's ERIKANGLIN. I'm new to this. It's no magic. It's no surprise. I'm just putting the work in. I started last year, got in front of the camera, and it just did something for me. And I really appreciate Todd. I appreciate Corleone for the opportunities. Nothing is given. Nothing is by chance. Nothing is luck. You have to work for it. And I just I sought them out, networking with people. And I'm just genuinely myself. That's all I can be. And the biggest thing is they accepted me for who I am. No hesitation. And when I tell people that's a very underrated thing for me, especially what I've been through. And you guys know from our backgrounds, we're not always accepted. And to just I don't have no words. It's just I'm along for the ride. This is exciting. I'm happy. And I appreciate this opportunity to be on your show, sir. Your story definitely was awesome. It definitely gave me goosebumps, and it kind of reminds you of why you do what you do.
Amen to that. Amen to that. And before we move on to the next cast member, I got to ask you, because it looks familiar. Did you get that weave from kingweave.com? It looks familiar. No, seriously, it's weave for brothers. Kingweave.com. Is that where you got it?
This is all me. 2 years.
I'm sure it is. You got the receipt to prove it too, don't you? I'm just playing. I'm hating. I ain't got none. That's why I'm hating. You let me tell you, you upstage, Todd, because that's what they used to say about ain't he cute? Look at all that good hair. That's what they used to say about him. Not to say yours was nappy, Carlton, because it was not. So anyway, glad you're here. Welcome to the show. Welcome. We're gonna head over to the better half of the sorry, Sean, but I gotta say that. I ain't trying to get the Me Too movement marching. Hi, Miss Margie. How you doing today? Say hello to the folks.
Good morning. All is well. I'm blessed. I'm well. I am Margie Miller. I am new to this. I'll tell my story when my chance, can I get my chance? But I am new to this. I am from Washington, D.C. originally. I live in Maryland now. I've been living in Maryland for the past over 20 years. But I was born and raised in Washington, D.C. And this opportunity kind of just fell in my lap. And I just took it and I'm just running with it and going with the flow and having fun. I'm having a lot of fun with this. Todd is a great guy to work with. And the cast is awesome. I mean, the way they embraced me, someone who doesn't have a background in acting, just embraced me and just trusted my talent, well, this hidden talent that I didn't know I had. But I'm just having so much fun. I'm having so much fun.
Awesome.
I am on Instagram as the number one, Flawed Beauty. So the number one, Flawed Beauty on Instagram, and on Facebook, I am on Facebook as Margie Miller.
Very good. Very good. Now you said the opportunity fell in your lap. Now, Sean, as you come up, I'm going to just put it out there so you don't have to go there. And that better be all that end up in her lap. So, the rest of y'all, like they said, she already married. Sean, what about you? Is this your first time? Tell everybody how you found your way here.
Yeah, this is my first time. I actually, Mike Washington, and you may know Mike Washington. But
wait, you used to live over on Sycamore? Got a cousin named Ray Ray?
You know what's funny is I used to live on Sycamore. That's what's got me for a minute.
Wow.
I almost had him. Go ahead.
Wow.
Go ahead. But Mike Washington is a professional comedian. He goes everywhere with Cheryl Underwood. He's been with her for 20 years.
We love her.
Yeah. So he told Todd about me actually as a writer. I've been a professional comedian for about 30 plus years. And so that's kind of how I fell upon it. And then also Reginald Ballard, Brumman from the Fifth Floor, he also co-signed me through Corleone. So yeah, we was just we found out we know the same people, and I would say stand up. Sometimes you need to transition into acting, and it's a good transition. So this is my first time actually really acting, though. I did something in Major League 2 so many years ago. That was just an extra part. So it's the first time. Everyone been very helpful. Giving their testimony. Tammy been pushing me. Todd, he's a great driver. He know how to push you without
offending you.
Yeah, he's great at that. So I'm looking forward.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you, look, I did a movie last year and I actually drove the first time. I had to go back 5 times to shoot. And I pulled up, wasn't there 3 minutes, and the director and the lead was getting ready to throw punches. Move the cameras. What you say to me? Well, I mean, boy, I was like, what in the world have I got myself into? So I know what it can be like. So happy to have you here. And I just want to know real quick, you ever had to pop a heckler in the lips?
No,
you know how they can be.
I'm good at because I had a Yo Mama joke book, so I have some great jokes. More so than hecklers, these comedians trying to take jokes. I done had to step to a couple comedians before, but not no hecklers.
How you gonna take you?
Oh man!
Look, keep my jokes out of your mouth. Okay. Now we going to the I want to say cyborg, but I don't even know the terminology. But the guy with that scary shit on his face, Mr. Corleone. How you doing today?
I'm good. How you doing? Thank you for having me, Dr. Michaels. What's up?
Got a T-shirt on with your name on it too.
Oh yeah.
You famous?
Yeah, I promote myself very well. I try.
I know that's right. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, anyway, I'm Corleone Don. I started my music career in 1997 through some friends of mine. Since then, I've had a lot of success being an independent artist. Went from being an artist to being a manager, promoter, working with legends like Vega Don from Wu-Tang Management, also president of Global Powerhouse, very good brother of mine. Also working with people like Reginald Ballard, Rob Man from the Fifth Floor. So I just been dabbling in everything as far as music concerned. Got with Todd, and he told me that I could be an actor. Well, I started laughing, and I guess the next thing you know, I got a latex mask on my face and a whole bunch of makeup, and I'm
Well, I'm
sweating
sure
like
that
an
ain't the
inebriated
first time
slave.
you've had latex on.
Oh well,
I couldn't help it
on that one.
I couldn't help it. Let me ask you something. No, this is your first acting role.
Yes, sir.
It's the lead role.
Well, my second acting role, but my first lead role.
A lot of pressure.
Lot of pressure because I work with so many good people on this movie that I want to make sure that I bring my A game and I do my part to make what I'm saying, to not make them look bad.
Yeah. Okay. And Todd, hey, step up and just give us a little bit, and then we're gonna go right into the trailer so we can talk about what we see.
Okay, so my name is Todd Hunt. I'm on Instagram. I think you look at Sway Todd. Facebook, Todd Hunt. You see myself and my wife there. This is an amazing cast. I've been in so far, 3 movies so far and counting. One as an extra, and then one as two as had a role to play on that. So it's a lot of fun there. Learned a lot. Worked with a lot of people. Hooked up with Corleone, and he said, "Todd, I got this idea that I want to do here, and I think you're the one to do it." And I was like, "Really? I mean, there are a lot more writers better than me and stuff." But he said, "I think you're the one." And I got to give a shout out to Corleone Records for really pulling this off once again and making this happen with STC Films. So that we can make some great movies. And originally, this was just supposed to be like a one-off kind of a thing there. And I won't put more into it. I'll tell you more about how we got together if you want to know. But this has been a fantastic ride with everybody learning and growing. I got a big shout out to my girl, Sharon Brown. Great acting coach. Excellent acting coach. And she helped us a lot of the way here. And she's a part of this group too. She wasn't able to make it this time.
Okay, awesome. Now, Alexander, I don't know. I think he was sitting in the car. I think one of his baby mamas or something found out about this movie just now. Because first he closed his camera when I saw a hand come through the window, and now he gone altogether. So we know who won that fight. So if he comes back and there's not too much, evidence, we'll let him back in. I think he might have lost his signal, actually, you guys. So right now, you guys sit back and get ready. It may be early where you're at, maybe not, but if you got some Orville Redenbacher ready or some secret pop or whatever it is, get ready. We're going to take you to the movies right now. Here's a preview of Detective Brooks, the sci-fi film. Wait a minute. Hold on. I want to know why I can't hear it. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I want to mute y'all so y'all can't hear what I scream out, but I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna try something different. They have it loaded, but there is sound, right? Because I've watched it.
Sound.
I've watched it. So I'm gonna try something different and go like this because you guys need to hear it for the full experience. Give it a second. Why is there no sound? Todd.
Yes, sir.
You know what I think happened?
What happened?
When this is the actual MP4, right?
Yes,
no,
sir.
No. It's not an MP4. They just texted me and said they couldn't load it as an MP4 because it wasn't one. Is this on YouTube anywhere?
Yes. Right.
Do this. Here's what we're gonna do. This is live TV, y'all. So see how we roll with it. Ain't nobody panicked, and you won't ain't scared. We're gonna go take a brief commercial, and because we want you to experience this, that's what we're here for. And Todd's gonna send me the link to the YouTube. We're gonna pull it up that way. And Alex, Alexander's back, but he ain't got his camera on. Clean him up, y'all, and we'll be right back after this brief but important message. Which sponsor? Because we weren't ready for this. Which sponsor? We got two. Okay, it's a 1 minute break. We'll be right back. A lot of shows still ahead. Great time to share out the broadcast. Don't you dare go away. I know where you live.
You can navigate the legal and emotional journey of divorce and exit a marriage the way you entered it, with mindfulness, love, and respect. Solace Divorce Mediation is a full-service law practice helping couples focus on the health and well-being of children and their forever co-parenting family. Our streamlined divorce journey offers flat fees with an estimated completion time frame of 2 to 4 months. If you or a friend need us, visit solacedivorce.com.
Okay, I was loading it. I got it. And let's get, well, I'm gonna just go straight to that, and then I'll bring the cast back in. You guys, is it ready? Okay, they said it's ready. Where did you put it? Okay. All right. Here we go.
After the war, the Mondorians were supposed to be extinct, or so we thought.
What is it?
Ah!
Shut up!
First cycle went crazy. Several days after we turned them on.
Yep.
All righty. I know it was over. I just wanted to hear the that sounded like the choir from Damien Thorne. Oh, you know, a lot of black folks gonna get up and run out the theater when they hear that. You already know. Like, wait a minute. Ain't them the people that are always singing the devil movies? Right. Right. I wasn't scared till they brought their asses in. So Alexander, yep, that's what it is. Where he's at, he's having a rough time with the thing. We'll bring him back in. So tell us about is this being shot all in one spot? Do you guys come in a few at a time? And when did you actually start shooting? Just take us down the storyboard.
Okay, so we're going to start from the very beginning. We actually started off with a sitcom called The Finance Department, and that's where we got hooked up with Reggie Brooks. He really enjoyed it. And as we're doing that and developing that and getting that going, you know, Reggie said it kind of reminded him of Martin. He was really enjoying it, but then what happened was we had our the sci-fi film on the side, and we said whichever one kind of picks off first, we're going to go with. Well, we found out that our CGI guys were able to create a lot of the graphics that we were demanding from this film, and this came to the forefront. So we said we just want to get local talent, give them a start, and so try to help them, you know, make it some great talent from the DC area, you know, DMV area, and that's how we started. So we started with Detective Brooks, and we started bringing the people in, and so they were all coming in. Eric was an original, Sean's original, and I got to give it. And of course, the Don was from, because he was going to be he's the cyborg. Yeah. But what happened was we had another artist another famous artist. I won't name them right now unless the Don wants me to.
My name already on the screen. You ain't telling nothing. You want to spit it out. Okay.
And they weren't able to meet their commitment, and we were caught in the lurch. So so I said, I was working with Sean on his part, and he's like, Todd, I got the great person for it. I'm like, who? My wife. And I'm like, okay, bro, we're gonna see how this rolls, right?
Is that like when somebody say, I got a sister who can sing? And you're like,
exactly. You kind of had that thing like, no, Todd, she's been working with me on everything, man. She's been really hot. In fact, she's working with me on this thing right now, going back. Yeah. And so, Margie came on. I was like, oh, we might be able to work with this. And then I said, let's give a tryout. And she nailed that part better than the person. I mean, she owned that part. I'm not saying better, but she owned that part so well. I said, I got you right now. And she's been rolling with us ever since. So we're shooting up there in Hagerstown, Maryland, in several locations. And we're going to actually shoot one of the parts in Fredericksburg. We're not done filming yet, so we're still shooting it. So that's why you don't have everything there. So
sure.
But the cast has been wonderful. I mean, they have just nailed it. I can't say enough about Eric, because Eric came and owned his part too. Sean owned his part. In fact, Sean brought some more people on board there too, because we had some, you know how it happens in movies, people miss out, and they came right in there and did a great job. And of course, the Don, he does that cyborg very well.
So the storyline, set that up for us. Tell us what, and we know we see Detective Brooks, but what's really going on? What time is this set in? What's happening? Is there some big murder, a serial killer on the loose? What's happening?
I love it. So what it is here, without giving the whole plot away, Detective Brooks is about a disgruntled cyborg. The cyborgs at the time frame were used to fight the war. Up there, it's in the future. Sci-fi's in the future. And what happened was they turned on the cyborgs and wanted to destroy them, wanted to get rid of them.
Better be in the future. Yeah.
So
that's next Thursday.
So without giving too much of the plot there, he's disgruntled. And Margie is his ex-lover. That's all I'm going to say on that one. You'll figure it out. I won't give the whole plot away.
Right.
That's all right. Sean was there for the whole taking of this. And so, other things happen in the movie without giving it away. And so what happens is that they need him to figure out a case. So they have to bring him back. And she's got to convince him because they're in something that they've never seen before. So without giving the whole story away, this is how the starting of it. So it's a series. It's going to be about him coming back into society, being a detective, fighting crime and stuff. And this is space crime, whatever. So we got lasers, we got all that stuff coming out and stuff. But it's also got a steampunk kind of a feel to it because, not saying that we low budget, but, we don't have all that CGI money yet. But we're able to make it work with what we have. And the actors are tremendous and they really carry a lot. The plot is really, really good. And you guys will really enjoy this as you watch this movie. So I gave it away so you can watch it. Did I lose everybody? Not good enough?
Nah. Wonderful.
Dr. Harris, did we miss you, sir?
I told you if I froze, keep going. It's
we're gonna keep going. Yeah, my bad. We're gonna keep
Chicago we get out.
So saying all of that, basically the film is about a disgruntled detective in the future. And that's what we're talking about because it deals with us. How many times we get dumped off? You know what I'm saying?
I apologize. I told y'all beforehand. In Chicago, we get our internet from the dollar store. So this is what happens. I'm just keeping it real. That's exactly where it comes from. Right. So I want to ask the actors, and you can jump in if you just want to go around screen, but how difficult is it? Because, I saw firsthand when I was filming Heathen that you stop and you come back the next day and they got to make sure the blinds are exactly like they were, the sun is hitting where it was, the clock is still where they got to move it, all these things. But everything we dealt with were literal, tangible things right there. With this movie, there's a lot of SFX, sound effects and visual effects. And so is it difficult to play the role without seeing all that stuff they put in at the end. Because, you know, even I remember when we saw our trailer for the first time at the cast party, and it felt totally different when you heard all the music behind it. So I was like, whoa, I can act. Yeah. I did that shit. Right. So it's that kind of a thing. But when you're actually there, it's dry. Yeah. So talk about the challenge of doing a sci-fi movie when all the stuff that really, you know, that they add for factor isn't there. Was that a challenge? And how did you work around it if it was? Anybody?
Well, I think.
Okay, go ahead, Margie.
I'm sorry. I can say as Olivine. So what I do is I just tap into this character so deeply and my relationship with the cast. So when my line is, I look at it like when I have a line and I'm communicating with one of the cast members, I envision exactly the music that's playing in my head, the background, what the scene is like. I envision all the FX stuff, which helps me deliver my lines the way I feel that they should be delivered. I bring this character to life based on the FX effect, you know, that effect in my head and the music in my head. It just brings me into that zone as to how to deliver this. How should Oliver be right at this moment? And you know how I interact with my cast members. I get feedback from their acting. You know, it's that's just how my mind works when I'm reading a book. You know, when I'm reading a book, I just dive into it and just picture myself in that scene.
Baptize yourself.
Yeah. I immerse myself in that character at the moment.
Awesome.
That's how I get through.
Awesome. Corleone, what about you? Because I would imagine you have a lot more than the other cast members, being the lead, of course. So how do you work with that?
I mean, I just basically I have like I said, I got a great family of cast members, and like they really helped me out. I mean, even down to Reginald Ballard. I mean, they would tell me like, Corleone, be yourself. Just be yourself. Do this, Corleone. And I'll be like, all right, bet. I got you. Or Todd might be like, think of this movie. And I'll be like, oh, all right. Okay, I got you now. I got you. So, I mean, I owe a lot of everything that's going on with me as far as being an actor in this movie to my cast members and my director, to be honest with you. Like, they really bring it out me, and really like I told you, I don't want to let them down, because I look at them, to me, they my inspiration. So I don't want to let them down. You know, I want my part to be just as good as theirs. So, I mean, the only problem I really had is that it's hot in latex, brother, in makeup.
Yeah, it is.
It's really hot. You know what I'm saying? So I be sweating like a Hebrew slave, and Todd to be like, all right, y'all, he's going to start sweating in like 10 minutes.
We got to get this down.
Get this shot, you know. So, but we work through it, man. And you know, we laugh a lot on the set. So
you have to.
That really helps out.
And that's a big part of acting, is being professional, which I know from the past movie. Shameless plug in 3, 2, 1. This summer, in 3 weeks, I start shooting the next movie. And that one's for an independent. And then we're hoping in December, the Hallmark movie, but we'll see what happens with the strike. And one of the things that I really love is the family that I have been so blessed with from the movie Heathen. We're still friends today, and some of us actually are working on the other independent together, because that's the wonderful thing about this work, that it always spawns more opportunity. Now, who on the cast, I don't remember exactly, is the police officer in real life? Eric. Let me ask you, and thank you for your service as an upstanding, great example of what it means to be a Black police officer. Now, first of all, I want to know, do you take offense when people refer to your career or you as a cop as opposed to police officer or policeman?
For me, no. I've never taken I don't take anything personal, to be honest. So, I mean, it really comes down to misinformation. So some people don't know, but I mean, you can imagine every day at work, it's everybody refers you to something. You know, most of the time you're getting talked down to instead of getting talked up to. So the thick skin helps, but no, it doesn't bother me at all.
So how the work you do in real life, has it helped as far as being inside this project since it's based on crime?
So I would say to an extent, not as much as I thought it would help, but the only comfort level that I would say I have on camera is the fact that I'm doing something that I've been doing for about a decade now. So, for me, it's the mannerisms, the certain lines, like and Todd's been great with that. Like he'll ask, like, "Hey, how's this feel saying it like this?"
Yeah.
And out of respect, when you have a script, you want to treat it like the baby that it is to the writer. So I don't change anything at all until he says or he asks me. So everything for me is verbatim until he's like, okay, we can change it. So the mannerisms and lines and stuff from my experience is the only thing that helps. But other than that, like you said, and Coach Brown, Coach Tammy, awesome. They help me with the consistency. But like you said, with the sci-fi stuff, that is an adjustment because now at this point, I can't watch TV. Can't watch movies, can't watch shit because I'm like, oh, look, this is a different scene. Oh, no, look, this is the third take.
Yes. Yeah, you start deconstructing everything.
Yeah.
Oh, my. So it's like, for me,
Not
every
nearly
scene
as
that I
impressive.
do, I want to be consistent. So, like, I make sure my mannerisms aren't too outlandish or, so I'm like, every scene, I know this is exactly where I was. So that's the one thing about locking in that the job helps with, because when I'm in situations, everybody's different. Everybody responds to stuff differently. I'm not a rule person. I'm not this is what they told us to do. This is how I'm a survival person. So in a situation, my mind just kind of slows down. It's like, look, we're here, think it through. So I attribute that on screen as well.
Right. Thank you for that. Hey, Alexander Clark. I'm gonna tell you, you got there it goes. You sure you ain't in Chicago? I guess we ain't the only ones been to the dollar store. Okay, we'll wait. I'm gonna just leave him up here. Oh no, she says what? Okay, they're gonna pull him out until he comes back. Because it messes with the AI.
Okay.
Yeah. So when he comes back, I have a question for him. Let's go to Sean. Sean, is this? I don't imagine there's much of a chance for yucks and some joke dropping in here. So how different is this to you from what you're accustomed to on stage?
It's different. It's definitely interesting. Like I say, of course, the wife started off helping me behind the scene. Then Tammy and Todd was helping me a lot, and actually even Eric giving his testimony. But it's interesting. I definitely say that even though Todd is, like you say, real nice about it, it's good that Tammy is like brutally honest. Not that Todd isn't, but Tammy brutally. Like you could be on scene and she say, "I don't feel that, Sean. I don't even. I'm not convinced." And she did that on shoot. And then I try to get her to feel it, and I'm talking about it took 5, 6, 7 takes before she finally felt it. And you get not mad, but you get a little like, damn. Frustrated, but it's a method behind the madness, So you need someone who's brutally honest. So she really helped me a lot with that,
Awesome. Alexander. Every time I say his name, what is that? Okay, there you go. Take him out. I need a code word. Clearly. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hey, you with the hat on. Yeah, you sitting in the car. AC.
Alexander, mic on. Mike, Alexander.
You can't hear us.
Oh, snap.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Can't hear you.
Unmute.
You're still muted. There we go.
There. Okay. Welcome back, man. There's some kind of alien shit going on over in your neck of the woods. Alexander. Right.
Yeah.
We get it, but we're gonna get you in while you still have some signal strain. Let me ask you this. Just your first time acting, right?
No, this is not my first time acting. I've been in and around the DMV area acting for about was it 4 or 5 years now.
Oh,
First yeah, so first started out, got a wonderful gig that showed me like my purpose and that this was meant for me because my whole thing with getting in was to do something with purpose and to kind of be a part of history. So one of my one of my first paying gigs was being a part of the Harriet Tubman Underground Museum introductory video. So
ooh,
you go to Dorchester, Maryland, to the Underground Railroad Museum, and you'll see me featured there along with Broadlyn Patterson, which is another wonderful actress that gave me a lot of opportunities. That her project that she started, and that's how this whole wonderful universe works, is through the networking. So through there, ended up going to her project. Her project ended up coming out on Amazon. That brought me to other people with a project out on Tubi. So
wow.
there's London and James on Amazon, Dark Room on Tubi. Working with a wonderful cast right now and production team with Iron Crown and Stream DMV, and we got stuff dropping through there. So yeah, it's been hitting it hard, and like I said, it's about purpose, and that's why what you said with your goal cast was just so moving, because once you find that, you can't deny it, and everything else will start coming to you. Once you realize it, you start saying yes and moving righteously within your purpose. You can't go wrong, and that's the same thing as has gotten me right here with Corleone and Todd Hunt, and it's put me right where I need to be, once again on another project around wonderful great people that we're just going to continue to push and put out great product in and around the DMV area and up and down the East Coast.
That's beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you for that. A few minutes left, so we want to
Absolutely.
get this in. Todd, talk about when the project is set to be finished and when everyone here, and when can we expect to actually be able to see the finished product? Any set launch date or premiere date?
Well, we do have one. It's tentative, based upon availability and time. When you're working with cast, it's always about that, whatever. Hopefully in October, December timeframe, we can have the showing in the theater and everything like that.
This year.
This year. That's the goal. Because
Great.
we have a great, wonderful, depends on the editors that we get and the music that we see, because Corleone the Don, he's the music man and he's collecting all the music and stuff there, getting that out. So we'll have that out first, the music, so you can buy the album. Back in the day, how they used to send out the albums.
Sure.
So we're going to have that out. So kind of do a little old school on that, but then we're also supporting not only the singers, but we're also supporting the actors. So hopefully we get all that done here and get all that shot in the next 4 weeks. That's what I'm hoping for.
We want to extend an invite, a return invite,
yes,
to all of you for a post release, so we can find out how you're feeling now that your friends and family in the world has been checking it out and responding. And I just want to say kudos to Todd and your entire team. A lot of the names you've mentioned today, and also the ones that there has been time to mention everyone, but it takes a village. It really does. And I just want to say congratulations, because when I was on the set of Heathen, one of the biggest fears from a lot of the actors was that, Lord Jesus, I hope this project actually makes it out of the can. You can get it in the can, but then a lot of them stay in there, So all the best with that. And I want to, let's see, final question. We're going to go around. I want to know what it feels like to each of you, and we'll give each of you like 30 seconds, almost like your own little Jerry Springer moment, to tell us what it feels like to be an example. Because, when little versions of us, little brown boys and girls, little brown kings and queens, see these examples, it's not about their stargazing. It's about, they come for maybe an autograph, what they think they want. But we still have the responsibility as the examples to make sure they leave with what they need. And that is a mindset, not of stargazing, but of trailblazing. So I want to hear from each of you how you feel about this opportunity to be and leave legacy for all little brown boys and girls, kings and queens, to pick up what you've dropped off. So why don't we start with you, Margie? 30 seconds.
I just feel like, the takeaway for me, if I do reach stardom or whatever, I'm having fun right now. And I never thought or dreamed in a million years that I would be here doing this.
And for someone to come to me to even want my autograph would be an honor. And I would just give them a tip that, like, anything is possible.
Yeah.
You put your mind to it. Just grab the opportunity when it comes to you. Seize it. Even if you step out of your comfort zone, give it a try. You never know where it will take you. And that would be my tidbit for them. Just
awesome.
Take the opportunity and run with it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Sean, same thing.
I would say, like I said, you just never know what can become of an opportunity. Also, it's funny how, like I said, she never dreamed of doing it, and actually even Todd kind of pushed me through. So just give it a chance. I was initially scared because it was my first time, and to be honest, when we were doing the sitcom, it was times I was trying not to be there, and Todd had to kept trying to motivate me and encourage me. So just don't be scared your first time. Take a chance. Have faith. Have belief. Let them know your fears, and just push through in spite of.
There it is. Corleone, the Don. What say you?
All I can say is, live your dream. Keep pushing forward. Don't never let nobody stop you. Stay positive. Stay away from the negativity. Never let nobody tell you what you can't do. I am a prime example of I've lived every dream that I wanted to do, and I'm having fun. My life has been blessed. I've been blessed with some good people, some good family. I can't ask for no more,
Beautiful. Eric, you're up.
For me, I'm actually leaving the career that is, everybody says the safe thing, and why would you do something else? And I mean, I just woke up one day and realized this was the little me. This was never the legacy I wanted to leave behind. And for me to want to make a difference and for me to achieve the things I want to achieve, I've been kind of hiding from it for too long of who I really am. So my goal is to just pursue things that make me happy, what I can, leave behind, help my family, be an example. And that's really just all I'm doing. So this is all new for me, but I'm leaving the safe space and going after what I truly want.
That's right. Start shooting for the horizon, getting past the beach. Don't shoot for the beach. Shoot for the horizon. That's right. Alexander.
Yes. So, culmination of all of that, what I want to leave and let them know is it's about your purpose. Also, it's never too late. Some of us time coming into this, and we find that it's a passion, and that's what I want to leave, and that's what I want people to understand is find your purpose, find that passion, and whenever you find it, it takes some people longer than others. Just know that when you find it, you have to lean all the way in.
Well, he got most of it in. Yes. And Todd, final thoughts.
Surround yourself with great people. A lot of times your trajectory happens when you surround yourself with great people.
Word of the day, trajectory. Sorry.
Yeah. No. And that's true because we got connected. We surround ourselves with great people.
Yes.
And like I said, I got great people on the staff, great people. And even if you don't, when you have a lot of great people around bad situations, it can be better. It can push greatness because the bad people walk away. They can't handle success.
That's right.
So I just tell you, make sure you surround yourself with people going in a positive direction, doing great things, and always accomplishing, always trying for it, right? Because this wouldn't have happened if we hadn't tried.
That's right. Alexander, did you want to finish your thought? We got about a minute left. You good?
Yeah. But
well, we good, I guess.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
It's because you called him Alexander. You should have called him AC.
AC, right? I told you that. Something about it. Something AI like. Somebody pissed at an Alexander somewhere. Listen,
I do want to send a shout out though to Tammy, Dr. Tammy Rogers, Sean Collier, Melissa Cruz for filming things of that sort. All the people that wasn't able to make it here. Let them know that we didn't forget them. We definitely, my sister Swayla Hunt, definitely gotta give her love.
Yeah, that's my wife.
Oh, so there it is, a little nepotism. So y'all related, and you got the lead. Okay, so I won't be asking for any leads unless well, no.
You family.
Okay, I will ask then. Forget it.
You
Listen, what a joy, and also an honor to be here with all of you, to watch what you're doing, to leave an imprint, a footprint in this world that will last for hundreds of years. Thank you for the examples that you are, not just on the screen, but in your everyday life. We really honor you, and thank you so much for all you do. And to all of you out there, come on back Monday morning. God willing, I'll meet you out on the front porch. Our guest Monday morning, P. Renee's back. And since she was here last time, she's gone on to the hit show, The Voice, and was on John Legend's team, was a finalist. Her new album dropped just a couple weeks ago. She was here at the house last week for my birthday party. And boy, have we got a great show. She's going to sing live for us Monday morning. So mark your calendars for Pia Renee. And nice. I will see you, God willing, like I said. Now, listen, over the weekend, just do something for me, could you? Take whatever is great to greater, whatever is bright to brighter, whatever is strong to stronger. And remember, God does not make mistakes. He's just keeping this shit interesting. Now, listen, get out of here and have the best weekend ever. Like I tell you every day, I love you. And there ain't a damn thing you can do about it. Have a great one. God bless you. Thank you for joining us. Great job, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, sir.
Show me your soul. Baby, I'll show you mine. Show me your soul. Honey, it's way past time. How expensive do I have to be? Need I spell it out before you get it, baby? Show me your soul. And honey, I'll show you mine. I'll show you mine. Boy, I'm standing right here holding up a sign, shamelessly displaying my state of mind.